Right, so hi everyone, welcome to episode 2. I want to thank you all so much for the amazing response that we had. I did not expect it to get anywhere, the amount of reviews I got or the amount of subscribers, and thank you to everyone that also shared and left their comments letting me know small little improvements and things that they loved and things that they didn't. Right, so this is episode 2. It's about adoption. So hopefully I'm kind of filling in where I left off last time. Basically, so when I was in the foster placement in Sherburn, I was told that there was this family coming to see me, and I was going to go live with them for the rest of my life as such. So I was given this book, and it had pictures and of the family, had all sorts of things about what they loved, what they enjoyed, the pets. Also had a little bit about what the house looked like, and obviously a little bit of information about them. Anyway, they came and we met up a few times, and obviously me being so young, I just thought everything was amazing. So after a short amount of time, I went home with these people for a trial. And I remember that my first night was a bit of a sort of realization that I would never see my mother again. I remember being quite emotional about it, and I think I was up most of the night crying. And the adoptive parents tried their best to support me through this night. I can't knock them for that. And yeah, but after that, we did, I think, what was called like a trial period, where I lived with them for a while as a normal family. Obviously, I moved schools, made friends in the area, etc. Anyway, after a while, they decided that we were going to stay with them. We went to Worcester Magistrates, to get all the papers and the official everything done. My name was obviously changed. And yeah, so we went on from there, really, I guess. I was living with them for a total of 1 year before they decided it wasn't working, and it wasn't working. I knew who my mum and dad were, and I guess I never really, what's the best word? I never really settled in with them as a family, but I also never really understood why they got rid of me. They used to say that I was doing terrible things to my sister, and they got rid of me because of that. But I don't recall doing these things. But then I think ultimately it was sort of the case of I was like an outsider. I always used to walk behind them, do things separately to them, never really involved myself. But that's because I felt like I was betraying my mother, which obviously I wasn't, because it wasn't my fault I was taken away. It also wasn't my decision, but being such a young kid, like, what more? What do you think? You know, like they used to take us quite a lot. We used to go a lot of walking with the dogs and camper van holidays, and what else did we do? We used to go to Warrington a lot to visit the grandparents. We used to do things as a family, but I guess I was always slightly outside. Anyway, the adoption failed. Next thing I knew, I was being picked up by 2 social workers, and they took me to a residential care assessment unit in Redditch. I remember, and to this day, the doctors deny this quote, but I remember being stood by the pool table in the residential unit, and I said, why are you sending me away? And my adoptive father looked me in the face, and he said, because you've got brain damage. And that has always stuck with me. But anyway, they put me back into care. I was in this residential unit for 4 or 5 months, I think, and they assessed me. They assessed my head and the way I was and everything, and they eventually put me in Greenhill Lodge, which is based in Worcester. Probably the last place I remember actually being a child. I was there for a year. I actually had a pretty good time. I had a pet hamster called Rosie. She ran away and died in a cupboard somewhere. We went on care activities every week. We went bowling, swimming. My favourite worker was Coley Ranks. Love you to bits, my friend. My Jamaican friend who used to show me how to cook salmon and rice. I also remember Kate. She was my horsey friend. She used to take me to my horse riding lessons every week. Gosh, I can't remember many of your names now, I'm so sorry, but I had so many good memories at Greenhill Lodge. Yeah, I lived in the blue side to start with, and then eventually I was moved into the green side, and there was a lot of kids in and out of there, a lot with different problems, but do you know what? I had a very good time. Used to have to take taxis to school, but, you know, that's what life could be. I was in Greenhill Lodge for a year, before I ended up being refostered. And I was refostered with a couple of lovely people called, oh, not saying names. Yeah, 2 lovely people. And yeah, it felt like that was it. It felt like that finally I was going to settle and I was going to be able to be a child before I went to high school. But unfortunately, it didn't quite go that way. But that is 6 years worth of video, so I think that's the end of this episode. Please let me know if you have any questions or if there's anything else you'd like to know or any more little details, and I will get back to you. Thank you for watching again. I hope this one was as good as the last one. See you later, guys.